I gotta hold on to my receipt. Girl, to redeem your love, and this is exactly what I need. Welcome to HDTV. You're not rocking with your boy. Yeah, all you LeBrownie fans. All you LeBrownie fans, step your butt up right now. Step up to the plate. Step up to the plate. Wow! I feel good. Na-na-na-na-na-na. You knew that I would. So good. So good. I got you. Da-da-da-da. Wow! I thought y'all told me. I thought y'all told me. That don't. Come on, league. Come on, league. I told y'all the Clippers were going to win. And all y'all doubted me. All y'all knuckers doubted me. Yes, they deserve to die. And I hope they burn in hell. I told y'all. Y'all kept on talking about this. Man, Luka cooking. Man, listen. Luka fades away as the game gets tighter. He does. He fades away. Tim Hardaway Jr., man, I am proud of this young man. That is the son of, it should be Hall of Fame Tim Hardaway, but they're going to keep punishing him. But I am proud of Tim Hardaway Jr. He has been big the whole season and the series. And if the Mavericks need to sign him to a long-term deal, because that guy in the backcourt with Luka is dangerous. Is dangerous. Now, the game started off as usual. Mavericks hitting shots. The Mavericks hitting shots. They were hitting shots like crazy. It was like, oh my God. Tim Hardaway Jr., man, went off. He was hot. I mean hot. Hot daddy? Yes, that's hot. Hot daddy. I told y'all, the reason I know basketball. Okay? I was right about the Utah series. Donnie, you can't be ducking for too long. You can't be ducking, bruh. You ducking for way too long. Way too long. I told you. I was right about that series. Denver and Portland, I was wrong. I should have known Portland would choke like they usually do. They always choke. In the East, the Nets, everybody knew that one. But the Hawks and Knicks, I chose the Knicks. I was wrong about that because I didn't see Julius Randle having the worst series I've ever seen. He had a terrible series. His series was terrible. It was terrible. Now, I knew they were finna win last night because the Mavericks have a hard time closing. They do. When they're on the road, I don't know what it is. When they're on the road, they're tough. But Reggie Jackson held the Clippers together early. I know T gonna be like, goddamn Reggie Jackson, Doug. Yeah, man. Reggie Jackson stepped up big time. And what Ty Lue did, Ty Lue was like, bump it. We're going to go small, which really benefited them. That really benefited them. By going small, you can rotate quicker. Now, what kills you is the rebounds. You're going to get killed on the boards if you go small. But the thing they did was Kawhi Leonard early on was playing passive. And as the game waned, he started getting aggressive. He went crazy at the end. He started hitting the three, started hitting the step back mid-range. He went off. And this is how you got to play. If you're going to be passive early on, you've got to be aggressive late. But in the early part, Kawhi his defense on Luka was very intricate. Sometimes he would switch, but when he seen Reggie Jackson or somebody was there, he would stay with Luka. He would tell him, I got him, which was very key because some guys you can't let Luka be on. Paul George and Kawhi's perimeter defense is very good. They know how to strangle Luka at times, and they know how to trap him. And the thing about Luka, I keep telling y'all, he's showing that LeBron James syndrome, which is he pouts like a big baby when he's not getting his calls. That's what he does. That's what he does. He does that all the time. He always does that when his shot's not falling or he's not looking good. He gets in his feelings. And I told you guys about him. I said Luka is a hell of a player, but he's got to change that body language. And that's what is going to hurt them in the long run because teammates are going to start seeing, man, it's all about you, whatever. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to ride with you. They're not going to fight with you. You've got to change it. But as far as that, Luka is a hell of a player. He had an off game off game last night, but he's due for that. Now the next game, the way it's been going, you would say, oh, it's the Mavericks. Ty Lue did something that was very smart. He used his bench. He went down the damn bench. I was like, man, somebody gave him some coffee. They must have gave Ty Lue some pills or something. Because he up on the sideline like, man, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. Man, what you doing? What you doing? Man, I'm like, Ty Lue, wait. Man, I'm about to call my brother and say, Ty Lue, wait. Ty Lue, wait. And that's what's funny. That's what I laugh at. It's like, bro, that is funny to me. That was real funny to me. Now, Luke Kennard made a couple shots that were very key. He kept the game going and the pace going. And Luke Kennard could play defense. He's not the greatest, but he could play a little defense. He got I think he got a steal or two. Zubac came in late, which was good. He got a rebound and a putback. But the reason that they went small, if people didn't catch that, you go small against a team that has the perimeter, who has guys on the perimeter who are very quick and can move. That's why I'm saying if the Clippers could get past this series, they'll beat everybody else. They'll beat the Jazz. The Jazz aren't real fast or quick. It's just that they know how to beat them. They would have guys who could defend Mitchell. Mitchell, I knew, was going to destroy Memphis because he got dog in him. You can't intimidate Mitchell. Mitchell get better as much as you do all that talking and you try to be physical with him. Mitchell get better by the physicality. He loves physicality. He's opposite. Him, Trae Young, Ja Morant, they got that something in them that does not. And Dylan Brooks got it too. Now, the Clippers, what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to, the Clippers are going to have to, oh, my bad, y'all. I'm driving, eating, making sure everybody together on the road because these people can't drive. The Clippers are going to have to they're going to have to come out aggressive. They're going to have to do what they were doing to Luka. Trap him, send different guys at him. Reggie Jackson got in Luka's head. That was a great matchup. Reggie Jackson's toughness, his competitiveness, his I want to win attitude, it showed. Reggie Jackson is growing up. I was surprised. I'm like, man, Reggie is really getting into Luka. Luka was throwing his arms, and then Reggie had to tell him one time, look, man, I know you Luka, but you got to chill with all that flail and that arm crap, dog. Chill out. Keep it basketball. Because, that's what Luka does. Luka is a wolf. A fox. He is a fox. F that wolf in sheep's clothing. He's a fox. He is smart and slick as a fox. Because he'll be playing a little victim role, then the next minute he's smiling when he hitting the 3 in your eye. Man, I'm loving Luka, man. I see why everybody like Luka. I love Luka now. Luka nice, man. I F with Luka, man. I like Luka. But I know how Luka plays. I've been watching him all year. When it gets to the fourth quarter and it's a tight game, if Tim Hardaway Jr. is not knocking down those big shots like he did in game 5, they're in trouble. And I kept telling everybody, Tim Hardaway Jr., Finney Smith, Brunson, and Richardson are going to be the key for their team. Because if they get their minutes, they have to play well. Richardson and Brunson were off. Finney Smith has been off the past couple games. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been on. But he faded kind of late in the fourth. When it was crucial time, when it was 3 or 2 some minutes left, he started missing some big baskets. But that is dangerous. The Clippers are the thing about the Clippers are getting physical with them. They don't care about, they don't care what, you don't need to care about what's going on. And this is the difference between them having, if they would have had Montrez in the locker room, they would have got blown out. Because Montrez would have been too busy being upset and crying and upset with Paul George for not accepting. Look, man, we know Paul George ain't got no planters. We know Paul George don't have no planters. But Reggie Jackson, his defense and his stepping up in the big moments is key. This is how the Bulls were with Michael Jordan and Scottie simping. Scottie would be off a lot of times. That's when Paxson would hit a shot. Hodges. Horace Grant. They took the pressure off of Scottie. And then Kawhi, who's doing what Mike does, is going to finish. This is what happened with Kobe. When Derek Fisher left, and I think he went to Utah, Kobe and them had Smush Parker. And Smush Parker couldn't relate. You see, Derek Fisher is he knows how to play with Kobe. He knows what to do. He knows how to move into position. Kobe will find him. And that's the reason why Kobe and him worked so well together. Because that backcourt, they came up together. They were drafted the same time, 96. Fisher, I think, was drafted in the second round. And Fisher stepped in, did his job. Now, the thing is this. The Marjanovic and Porzingis thing, they moved Porzingis to the 4 because he's a guy who shoots. Porzingis is just not going to fit in that Dallas scheme. He's not. Porzingis is more like a guard. He's like a big guard. He plays around the perimeter. That's what he does. He's 7'3", but he plays like a guard. And that's why they put him at the 4, so if he does slide out, Marjanovic can be down there getting the boards. Powell, I thought they didn't play Powell enough. They should have played Powell a little more, because what Powell does is Powell can get to the boards, and he could do, he also can match up well with their guys. Kleber, you know, all that stuff Kleber was doing, couldn't do it no more because you have Batum playing the 5. Him and Kawhi would rotate. You see, Kawhi could play the 5 better than Kevin Durant can because Kawhi is a lot stronger and he's a lot more bulkier than KD. So Kawhi is built like a power forward. Almost like a power forward back in the day. But he's very nimble like a guard. I think Kawhi out of everybody plays his natural position, the 3 or the 4. Paul George is a 2, but he can slide to the 3 if need be. But see, that's the thing they did. They communicated. Rondo came into the game. Rondo did what he had to do, making plays, getting guys in position. And they just won down the stretch. Down the stretch, Kawhi got the ball and just went crazy. Kawhi put him to sleep. And that's the Kawhi that we need. And that's what I'm talking about. The last game, Kawhi played terrible. And look, you got to be the guy, Kawhi. You got to be. You the Duece of Spades. You come in there, you trump all the cards. You trump all the cards. You the Duece of Spades. You got to do that. You got to come in there and trump everybody. Seriously. You can't have a flame out like you've been having. You can't. You can't have a flame out like you've been having. You've got to play better, man. You gotta close it. Now tonight, Luka's gonna go off. I think it's Sunday night they play. Yeah, Sunday. He's gonna go off. He is going to go off. But I gave that game an A+. That was a great game. This has been the best series of the whole thing. Now, the Nets and Bucks are going to play game 1. This is going to be different. Like I said, I got Brooklyn winning the first game, and then I got the Bucks winning the next 2. Then I got Brooklyn splitting here in Milwaukee and in Brooklyn. And then the games begin after that. Because I think the Nets are going to win the first one. The Bucks will win the next 2. Then after that, the Nets will win 2. And then the last game, hold on. Yeah, game 1, I got the Nets. Game 2 and 3, I got the Bucks. Game 4, I got the Nets. Game 5, I got the Nets. I think the Nets can win game 5. Game 6 and 7, I give to the Bucks. So we'll see. This series is basically going to be based on how good Giannis shows up. How good is the supporting cast? But see, this is what I'm saying. What's going to win this game is going to be the bench. You know, the bench is going to be key. The bench is going to be very key. So, this is going to be a great game. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be at work. Probably not going to do a StreamYard, probably. Zeno might be doing one. I might do one tonight. I saw he did one last night. I went to sleep. I'm tired. I've been working some damn hours. So, like I said, I think, like I said, I could be wrong about this. The Nets could win it. But, oh, shoot. The Nets could win it. But I just think the Bucks, I think they could take it. So, thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we're out. Deezy!